Greetings, folks. It is I, the Brigade Q Squirrel Hoggington, here once again to entertain you, or at least, you know, pretend to, while you're doing other stuff. Tonight, what if reading were illegal, and you were forced to do an NBA Jam about it? We're playing Pyre tonight. It's an interesting little thing, I gotta be real. I don't know how it's gonna go over, but I have been meaning to play it for years and years. And now seems like a perfectly good time. So yeah, that's where we are right now. Glad to be here. As always, just doing our 5-minute warm-up, which is by now down to about 4 minutes. I tried out some stuffed crust pizza from Domino's, and it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Very dense, very heavy. I can usually knock off a full pizza, but I had to stop after 3 slices of this thing. It's good. It's heavy. Hello, Shateri! Good to see you. Mogs, do I forge Mogs? Maybe. Hello! I am, of course, still in the process of waking up. But that's fairly normal around here. That is one MIDI saxophone. I'm kind of really enjoying it. I'd say as it goes away. Alas. That's a less MIDI, whatever that is. Seems appropriate, though. And I just want, yet again, the Firebot connection kind of wibbly. So I just want to make sure. Okay. At some point, I'm just gonna start Final Fantasy X and see if anybody notices. Maybe? There's a little more nuance and input in Pyre from what I've seen. I've watched a couple of trailers. But Final Fantasy X would be an amusing coda. I don't think I own the PC version of Final Fantasy X, though. Then again, I might wind back to the... If I play Final Fantasy X, I might wind back to the PS2 version. Because every version after the original PS2 version puts these giant super bosses in the way of any potential backtracking. And I find that deeply annoying. Because I am all over the map, in spite of Final Fantasy X being, like, the most linear game since Final Fantasy 13. I don't know. At some point, I might just start playing NBA Jam, though. He's heating up! Mystic Quest was literally on rails between locations. Yeah, but Mystic Quest at least let you miss that one spellbook in Doom Castle. We all love Tube Game. Explore the tube. You make me feel like a hamster. And you're not actually wrong. While I'm grappling with that, let's go over to the Pyre thing. Stream area. The Pyre stream area. Where we're going to stream burning. Anyway. Let me see if I got this set up right. Please load. Did not. Okay, let's capture this properly. Why are you not capturing, Pyre? There we go. That's not working. Hold on. This is not updating for some reason. No. Alright, I'm gonna have to get this into a window, it looks like. Borderless? Yeah, that seems to be updating again. Good. And let me... There we go. I think that nudged it back. Alright. So. That should be good. Start a new profile. New campaign. The difficulty is going to be on standard. Your adversary shall fight back against you. Good for them. Subtitles. I don't think I need aim assist. We'll find out. Let's get this rolling. One moment, I want to adjust the volume on my system. Okay, I think that'll do it. Hopefully you're all hearing the lonely wind sound okay. Your days in the downside. A vast purgatory into which the Commonwealth cast its convicts and enemies, none have been known to return from the Sacred Land, brought slow, lonesome agony. Now, as you lie, yielding to the elements, something rumbles into view. 3 shapes emerge, each clad in strange attire. Another piece of filth expelled from the Commonwealth. A proud country risen from the ashes of a fallen empire, home to a multitude of ethnic groups, founded on principles of mercy and kinship whose exact meanings evolved through many centuries. Okay. See? Right on schedule. What'd I tell you? Masked something. Interesting. You told us we would find someone alive. Someday! I said we'd find someone alive someday. Just not today, I guess. But don't be glum. You know, I see you frowning underneath that mask. Looks like she's breathing. The Masked Wanderer presumes you are female. Masked Wanderer presumes you are male. The Masked Wanderer presumes nothing about your gender. I'm going with female. Seems she still is. Then stand aside. I shall send her to a better place. Oh good, we're gonna die when this giant woman steps on us. Mood? She's a she? Can you people just tell? Are we in Australia? Possibly. Speaking of which, I hope Australia is still there. I know there was a cyclone or something headed that way. If you're Australian, please don't be dead. Retroactively. Thank you. Hang on, the markings on her rags, I think she's one of them. But look at her. She is beyond our help and we are beyond hers. Broken, shaking, starving, probably diseased. Yeah, good luck with that there, chum. See you back at the wagon. Indeed, the day grows dim. You have at best an hour. Understood. That won't be long. After the others leave, the man turns towards you and begins unfastening his mask. Hello, my friend. Don't care who you are or what you did, none of that matters anymore. All of us, we're equal nothings here. We are in a prison colony, so, you know, it's potentially Australia. You are parched, and he gives you drink. You ache, and he binds your wounds. You hunger, and he gives you food. Little by little, it helps. Turns out you're tougher than you look. Name's Hedwin. Now come on. He is one of 3 masked wanted. Yeah, we were there for that. You sense no ill intent as he helps you up and leads you to an old black wagon. Nothing like the stately vessels that paraded Commonwealth criminals through Alabaster streets. Hedwin beckons you to enter the black wagon. Kind of a hole. The weather-beaten wagon is as much a mess inside as out. You see the masked woman and the talkative creature taking stock of ancient-looking books. I'm back. And with a guest. She loosens the clasp on her mask. You may call me Jodariel. How do you make your horns fit in that mask? And as for myself... The small one struggles with his mask. Jodariel soon assists him. That is to say, you may regard me by the name of Rookie Greentail. He is the smallest, yet loudest of the 3 masked wanderers. Okay, so we got generic guy, large demon lady, and... a talking mustache. On a doggy face. Such pleasantries out of the way. The horned woman then motions to the others. She glances at you sidelong as she speaks. Can she do it? Hope so, I haven't asked her yet. What? Then what are we waiting for? Hey, sister. Nice meeting you and all, but tell me something. You know how to read or what? He's asking if you are a reader. One who can derive meaning from text. Literacy has been prohibited for centuries. Those of knowledge of the old ways violate the laws of the land. Well, we're reading right now. But we have the right to remain silent. You stare back at Rookie, but say nothing in response. He stares back for several moments, then grows angry. Silent treatment, huh? Now don't you play dumb with us there, understand? The dumb don't have those kind of markings. Those are something else. We know what you are. Reader, you owe us your life. We ask for something simple in exchange. Open one of those books back there and tell us what it says. Sorry to put you on the spot like this, my friend. The exiles indicate the books in their possession. Well, an intricate symbol, a figure sits very still in a corner of the wagon. Now is not the time to check on him. Beyond lies the boundless downside. Even if you could run, you would not get far. Colorful robes and ceremonial masks adorn one of the wagon's walls. The black wagon's common room must be back there, though you do not feel welcome right now. Alright. You pick up one of the old and heavy volumes bound in materials you do not recognize. Interact or press Y for a clearer look at the... You, dear reader, are an exile of the downside, such as we, the 8 who wrote this book of rights. That you possess it and have capacity to glean its words is testament enough to your potential. Thus we reveal a path from this forsaken place to freedom. A homecoming in glory. The stars themselves shall be your guide, ere the turning of the year's first solstice. Seek the nearest longitude beneath the brightest of 8 as they align as shown. Arrive at the triumvirate, clad in the raiments of the book. Clad in the raiments of the right, bearing this book. Oblige the voice that tells you more. Okay. That's simple enough. The book describes a complicated method through which exiles can return to the Commonwealth. The words swim through your mind as Hedwin gets your attention. Well, friend, what does it say? But then your vision starts to fade and blur. You feel your body weaken and give out. Oops, I passed out. Okay, well, reading is hard, I guess. Reading is fundamental, but it's difficult.
Reader, dare you tamper with forbidden knowledge? So soon after your sentence into exile. 'Tis true what the book says. You can be free again. Perhaps not you yourself, but someone worthy of the privilege. You witness now the path toward salvation. You witness the rights, the one way to return to glory. Though in your case, I hardly think it possible. Yet, by the grace of the scribes, it is my duty to inform you anyhow.
It worked. So it is true. Yeah, but what now? And where'd the reader go? She should be out there still. For now, we have to put our faith in her. She could abandon us. She won't. You look upon the three of them from beyond as Headwind then calls out to you. Reader! We aim to free ourselves. We will not grow old and die in the downside. And now I swear to you, when we get out of here, you're gonna come with us. But first we need your help. Show us the way. Freedom. You focus all your mental faculties to do as Headwind asked.
A celestial orb falls from the heavens when the time is nigh. Exiles conduct the rites as a triumvirate, for they must prove their trust in one another, not just in themselves. The three must act as one.
We can sprint. Or some of us can sprint. Dariel apparently cannot sprint. Run until stamina's depleted. Okay.
Now plunge into the pyre with the orb and be purified. Yes, the exile Headwind has the way of it. Whoever steps into the flame is banished for a time. His or her cohorts must make do on their own. Oh, but it is not so simple. In the rites, you shall face adversaries whose own freedom is at stake. Beware the aura that surrounds them, as they shall beware yours.
Alright.
Aura is your wrongdoing. Accept it as a part of you.
There's a lot to take in here.
Cast your aura like a stone. Correctly done. Again. Just so. A glorious performance, I admit. More than I expected from the likes of you. Grasp the orb once more. The orb absorbs the aura, then the orb quenches the flame.
Alright, you lose your aura, so you can't
Now
banish
I
people.
say jump. Leap with all your strength. Thus sails the orb into the waiting flame.
You can jump over aura, okay.
Now snuff out the adversary's pyre, whilst yours yet burns.
Well, if my aura can get rid of these dudes.
Unfortunate for the Beyonders. It was a crushing blow against their pyre.
Okay. Try jumping.
Be gone.
Oops.
A blow against against the adversary's pyre.
So yeah, you have to grab the ball and dunk.
There. The rite is complete.
And then you can throw the ball into the fire.
Now you understand. Or do you? This was but a glimpse of that which lies ahead. I would tell you to turn back, cast down your hope. But all those such as you never listen.
Mystical Rugby Tournament out of Australia. It's 3v3 basketball, really. But sort of rugby, I guess. Basket rugby. The others are still picking themselves up as you awaken. Well, that was something. That was our way out. So now we just follow the stars, or what? There is a voice of some kind. And it's at maximum, okay. Now we just follow the stars, or what? Supposedly. Reader, come, let us regard the night. Dario leads you outside, where a clear night sky awaits. Now show us before the howlers catch our scent. Where shall the rites commence? An ancient ritual competition through which the worthiest exiles regain their freedom. The 8 scribes gave their freedom, so we may yet have ours. Prayer from the Book of Rites. You gaze at the stars. Star of the Moon Hunter stag. Those born under it are ambitious, though discontented. Well, it's obvious where I'm supposed to be looking. Gaul, the South Star. The South Star burns bright over a massive ridge of stone, much farther than the naked eye can see. 200 leagues due east, the Ridge of Gaul. According to the stars, the next rite shall commence here. The fossil remains of the serpent Titan, slain by Golothanion, yet loom over those living in its shadow.
Concilia.
Great! And we're supposed to be there when exactly? Very soon, according to the stars. You should be able to arrive in time if you make haste. Then we'd best get started. Well, this ought to be good for a few laughs at least. What do you say, Jody? Jodario turns to you, studying you. Reader, do not deceive us. Pray we make good use of our remaining time. What she means is, glad to have you aboard, sister. We're counting on you, my friend. See you inside. Freedom. The rights are the key, and there's a lot to take in. So we're off. Downside Prairie. You arrive in Downside Prairie, one of the Downside's only verdant regions. It only gets less hospitable as you press further north. Where the road ahead is forked, there is a lack of consensus about which way to proceed. I'm telling you we ought to take the northern pass. Got an associate holed up in Hollow route I've got to pay a visit to besides. The northern route to the Ridge of Gaul goes through a small exile encampment. Every so often, tempests come and scour away the huts and hovels, but they always crop back up. See on your associate. Best we head to Blooming Pool and avoid attention. The southern route to the Ridge of Gaul goes through a humid area pocked with hot springs. Runoff from the sandfolds means no bathing in the springs, so they're just there to mock you. And get stuck in a bog while we're at it. The dispute continues as Headwind listens for a while. What if the reader settled this? She marks the way, we get us there. If these rites are meant to test our faith, we'd best learn to trust the reader's instincts on our path. No second-guessing her along the way. Can we all live with that for now? Yeah, sure. if necessary.
Stallion.
Then it's settled. Just point the way, my friend. The stars guide us through you. You may now choose a route toward your goal at certain junctures. So, in addition to the mystical rugby tournament to get out of Australia, it is also the Oregon Trail. The Australia-Oregon Trail. Jodariel thinks she can find rare flora here. Rookie knows someone here who owes him. The ability to find a rare plant doesn't sound as useful as somebody who, owes money to our rat dog. So... As you pass through the squalid little area, you hear boisterous voices coming from what looks to be a public house. Rookie stumbles forth from it, holding something in his paws. Oh, hey, sister. Just wrapping up a real important exchange back there. Hang on to this for me, will you? We'll have to drop it off if we head further north. You receive a plain parcel. This can be sold at the Slug Mart. Certain kinds of luxury goods somehow find their way down to the downside. Are we smuggling? Well, fuck it, we're already criminals. The black wagon grinds to a stop at the base of the Ridge of Gaul. The others ask you to assist with making preparations for nightfall and the commencement of the rite. Page revealed the first exile. And it looks like there's... Oh. Rookie wants to talk to us. He seems to have something on his mind. Hey, sister. I appreciate you taking us up through Hollow Route back there. About that. Are you certain that parcel will fetch us an adequate price at the slug market? A crude trading post found in the downside. Commonwealth contraband sometimes finds its way to the downside where it is traded and sold. Yeah, we're smuggling, but I don't care. Surely we could have procured some sort of rare fungus had we gone the other way. Much as I love the idea of procuring rare fungus there, Jody, we said we wouldn't go around second-guessing our good sister's decisions, right? Jodariel says nothing in response, but soon changes the subject. Why is it blinking? Oh. She's a grim, long-time resident of the downside, grown accustomed to surviving there. So she probably knew what she was talking about, but... Hey, we got good points with Rookie, I guess. Night falls soon. Come along, Greentail. We have much left to prepare. The two of them soon go about rummaging through the raiments and the books strewn about the wagon, leaving you to your own devices. Greentail family portrait. A reasonable likeness of a younger Rookie with his mother and uncle. Huh. Meanwhile, we got a page. The first exile, in the words of Gul Gulthanian, the Master General. You know, perhaps, the thrice-cursed name of Solium Muir, the Emperor of Sar, the first exile and my liege. This chapter concerns him and those who found him in the downside. Each of us were sent to take his life, such was a hatred for him in and around his country. Yet we found in Solium Muir a man transformed in body, mind, and spirit. A man deserving of much more than mercy. In time he named us all his scribes, and he became the eighth. It is my greatest honor now to share with you his deeds. To know his story is to know the rights. Okay. So we're going to be getting quite a lot of pages from the look of it. That's good. The way up to the wagon's drive-in centrifuge. Only imps could fit up there. I'm not an imp. Drive imp. Creatures such as this must have been bred to push the black wagon along. And there's still this minstrel. He is unresponsive, but seems to be alive. You observe the man slumped in the corner of the wagon, bearing some sort of strange instrument. You sense he lives, but nothing more. It seems inopportune to ask about him now. We have nothing to do but commence the rite. As darkness falls, your fellow exiles stand together, clad in the raiments of the rite. The preparations are set, however everything is still and calm. Soon they grow restless. Keep telling you there's nothing here. What a bunch of idiots we are. If we traveled all this way for nothing. I don't think we did. Look up. It never touches that one star in the bottom.
Raid.
Hello, Raiders! You've missed the setup.
Freedom! The stars align at last. You reach the Ridge of Gold at the appointed time, and your triumvirate is ready. Your adversaries in the rites this eve shall be the Accusers. Whose ever pyre yet burns once the other is extinguished shall step closer to freedom. Now let the rites commence.
This is my first time playing the game. I'm learning as I go. The stars are aligned and your pyre burns bright. Across from your companions appear several others, also clad in raiments. Your adversaries in the rites. Everyone ready? Let's hope so. Be still, we have a visitor. To catch people up, the plot so far is that we are a reader, which is illegal. And we were dying in what is basically Exile, Australia. And these three found us with their wagon, and we read their book, which tells us how to get out of Exile, Australia, by playing NBA Jam. This is our first real match. The one whom she refers to steps forward. At last, the Nightwings grace us with their presence. Oh, is that us? The name of the triumvirate in blue. It seems your fellow exiles have assumed their identity. Okay. Have assumed their identity. What does that mean? Okay. I see the reports of your demise have been exaggerated after all. Even I was beginning to think you were gone for good. Nobody moves, save for the man robed in gold who unfastens his mask. Surprised to see old Lendl again? I trust you remember my face. You must have assumed never to see it again after last time. He is the apparent leader of the exile tournament. Yeah, okay. I guess it means there's a... Yeah, it seems like, there was a previous Nightwings, and we just kinda took their stuff? That seems, like a bad move? Oh, I'm sure it'll be explained. Never had I come so close to freedom only for you to dash my hopes. Now I and the accusers shall repay that affront. He shoves his mask back on and takes position with his comrades. It is time. From the shadows you clutch the Book of Rites and focus on the task at hand. Alright, what I picked up is that Ruki is fast as hell. So, what I'm gonna be doing is mostly, I guess, using Ruki to try to, dunk this thing.
Have the accusers underestimated you?
Okay, now Ruki's gone, so... Ah! Okay, can I get this into the...
A daring display. Flinging the orb into the flames like that. You elude banishment using such tricks.
No! I shall not accept defeat from you again! Hear me, accusers! Stand your ground! Let your auras boil in rage!
It seems that you have flustered the accusers.
We're getting there, but they've hunkered down. Fine, then we shall disrupt their formation.
Have any idea what that Lendl did to deserve his exile,
If they're not gonna move, this is a chance to score with Jory, who is slow as hell. Can we land it? Caught. Well, get banished. Nope. She is just a bit too slow for that. Ah! I did. Hello, Wind Chaser. Alright. Pass it back. Pass it forward.
Out with Rookie. 'Twas but a little splash.
Yeah, you really score more by actively jumping into the pyre. But that does banish you for a bit.
An opportunity.
And if you fuck it up... Oops.
Alas for Lendl. Righteous fire. There.
Okay, can I get this in?
Bask in the purifying flame.
We're doing...
And we are finished.
Apparently we're doing fucking great, because we haven't been scored on yet. I know this is the tutorial game, but...
Rookie plunged into their fire. The orb.
Ah. She can get the orb, she just can't keep it. Caught.
Poof.
Hey, no, sorry. Alright, what if I use...
The orb has
That didn't
left
work.
your clutches. Oh,
Great.
quite the close call there, no?
Infinite cooldown, yeah. Nope. Got it.
It is done. You have prevailed. Rejoice then in your single fleeting victory.
Guys, the announcer hates me.
Guron Salashe.
Your defeat may have earned you a hollow victory, but know this. The accusers will not forget your wickedness, and when next we meet, you will rue the day! Who the fuck says rue the day?
Bask now in the wisdom of the scribes. The exiled Jodariel has gained enlightenment.
We have withstood
Only the
worse nights than this.
enlightened can regain their freedom.
Only the enlightened can regain their freedom. So the person with the highest experience is the one who goes. Okay. We've withstood worse nights than this, so few is strange. Choose a mastery. After using her this basically doubles her rush distance. Stun nearby adversaries, making them drop the orb. After saluting her adversary, after taunting, you gain an additional 10 damage. Well, that requires that I get her out there, spend the time to taunt, and then manage to slam. sign he was giving you a bit too... Yeah, I think he kind of did. Can banish adversaries by flinging the orb into them. Oh, that makes her into a shotgun. After banishing an adversary, she recovers all her stamina. That would be very nice. Gains +4 presence, raising the size of her aura. Her Pyre automatically gains +35% health. That's nice. Any adversaries banished by Dojorio takes 30% longer than usual to return. So I can just get people off the fucking field and keep them that way. I'm gonna go with this tree, I think.
The demon scribe bestows his favor.
And Rookie got a little bit of experience. We also have our stats. Glory, damage dealt to a pyre, 1's worth in the eyes of the 8 scribes. Quickness, movement speed, of course. Presence, your aura size, he has the smallest. Insignificant. And your hope, how long you're banished. I like having glory and hope as stats. And one's progress towards a deeper understanding. Okay. After the rites, the accusers disappear into the darkness. As you return to the wagon in the still night sky, you see a single star burns brighter than the rest, beckoning you onward. Gonna come back with a kangaroo. Oh, I hope so. Well, my friends, what can I say? The rites are real and we're in. Yep. The Getting Out of Here Club! Next up on the agenda, keep chasing stars until we're free. Until we're free. Until we're free. Here, here! Sounds fine. Might as well be us instead of Lendl back there. Yeah, Lendl the liar. He is the cold-mannered head of the accusers, and bears an old grudge against the Nightwings. Anyway, guess we better start packing. As the others go about their business, Headwind turns to you. Reader, come walk with me while the stars are still out. You and Headwind walk in silence for a time before he speaks up. You have questions. Come, ask away. We need you in on this for the long haul. Ask why he was exiled. Everyone has their reasons. You would like to know his. Ask how he got this wagon. The black wagon and its contents belong to a group called the Nightwings. What happened? Really tempted by that one. Ask why you cannot conduct the rites yourselves. Ask what happens if you refuse to help. Well, then we fucking die in the sand somewhere. I want to know how we got the wagon. Ask Headwind how he and his companions managed to come into possession of this black wagon, and what happened to its former owners. He maintains eye contact and his smile. Good question, my friend. We're gonna have a lot of time to discuss that and many other things. Make you a deal. Read the stars for us again, and I'll tell you all about it on the way. You sense he speaks truly as he beckons toward the fading dark above. Alright, where are we going? Yeah, good question. Next question. I have the feeling I'm only ever going to be able to, like, use the colored-in stars. So this may be more linear than I thought. But that's fine. That's a long way north and west. We'll see if this old wagon's fit for it. And he turns to the others. How's it going, Rookie? Imps fed, wheels clean. Status, Jody? No sign of howlers, everything is secure. Good. Then get some rest. We're headed to the Spring of Jamur. According to the stars, the next rightful prince here. The Alpha Chief hoped bathing here would cure his ailments, but it only made him itch. At dawn, we're off. Somebody inside wants to talk? It's Rookie. You find Rookie rummaging in the corner of the black wagon. Hey, sister. Know what? It's good having somebody else around besides those two. So come to think of it, there's something I wanted to get your take on, and you have to promise to tell me honestly. Would you say... What I mean is, he hesitates, trying to find the words. Look, what I'm trying to say is, you sense something serious is troubling him. Yet am I a good boy? He moves in very close, making sure no one else is in earshot. Hi, Rookie. It's about my mustache. I've been getting some conflicting reports about it. Would you say my mustache that it makes me look a bit, you know, unscrupulous? Rookie, you look like a used car salesman. So yes. Does that mean you should shave it off? No. Because I'm thinking of like Disco Elysium with the expression. Where if you shave off your beard and mustache, it really reveals some uncomfortable things. Rookie wishes to know if you think his mustache suits him. It looks perfectly fine. Something about it makes him appear less trustworthy and perhaps less youthful. His appearance is not your concern. No, it looks fine, Rookie. Keep the mustache. You suggest Rookie's mustache looks perfectly fine. He grins wide at you. Couldn't agree more, sister. I knew straight away you're a real judge of character. Anyway, gotta check the wheels again for mites. See you around. He bounds off out of the wagon. Rookie gained +1 hope for the next right. Okay. We did not criticize his appearance, and he did not fall apart on us. Good. What next? Check for Minox on the power cables. Probably a good idea. The path to freedom beckons you to press on. To Jomer Valley. Rookie knows this mountain path through to an arid region further north. Alright, we're just gonna jump it. Jomer Valley. The climate here in Jomer Valley is hot and uncomfortable. On top of that, exiled curs roam this sand-swept fossil wasteland. Among the 8 scribes, the Alpha Chief Jomer Minimane took a special liking to this region. We have a stowaway. You invited me. Home? We can go home? She must have latched onto the undercarriage as you cross the ridge. Her manner is odd, though you sense she means no harm. She must have overheard some of your fellow exiles' conversations. You need but say the word, Hedwyn. Oh, come on, you can't be serious, Jody. She's just some kid who managed to climb aboard our wagon undetected, but still. Do it, Jody. Jodariel approaches the girl and looms over her. Listen to me, girl. We cannot guarantee we will get you home, or any one of us. But at present we have room for you and adequate provisions. You may accompany us for the time. Oh, she's the welcome wagon. Miss, let's leave him dying in the sand. She is the okay. Jodariel leaves without awaiting a response, presumably to make room in the wagon for your new guest. The stowaway is overjoyed at this. Really? You are so kind. You are most kind to someone you just met like me. May the 8 scribes smile upon you all. Some revere them as gods, believing they bound themselves to exile so others could be free. She claps her hands, bursts into laughter, and performs some sort of dance. Rookie stares at all of this and leads in close to Hedwyn. Hey, so, what gives? First the reader, now we're taking her along? What, we gonna take in every mite-bitten drive imp we found now, too? Easy, Rookie. I think he'd want for us to bring this one along. Who, Sandalwood? I thought you said he asked me just find someone to fit in every type of mask. Near as I can tell, yours would fit her just fine. The apparent name of some mysterious informant of Hedwyn, Jodariel, and Rookie. Okay. He asked we use our best judgment. Besides, we send her away, she'll go tell anyone she finds about us. We can't risk that right now. So, I can come in. It's very hot, and I'm a little thirsty and a little tired, too. Yes, you're welcome here with us. One question, though. What do we call you? Well, this is embarrassing, I think, but I don't know for sure. It's just back home they called me lots of names, like for the color of my hair. I made fun of you just because you got gray hair. That's it, my name, it rhymes with gray. My name, oh, it's just... They called me lots of names. You sense the girl is struggling to recollect a certain name she felt best suited her. May, Kay, Faye, Day, They, Shay, Ray, Lay, Shay, Nay, Tay, Shay, Gay, or Bay. She looks fey with they as the pronoun. She does look very fey, I will say that. I'm leaning fey. They is, they fits in with my general X-naming theme. But I think Faye seems... She could definitely be a Faye. Of that you have no doubt. I think we're going with Faye. Why, that's it! My name is Faye! My name is Faye! Where I am from, they called me Faye the Fair, but I guess maybe you don't have to say that part because I didn't really like it. Your fellow exiles decide to bring Faye along for now. She almost collapses from exhaustion, so you take her in and show her somewhere she can rest. Faye joined the group. She is tired, but excited. Alright, we have a spare party member now. That's good. Stuff her in the overhead bin. Yeah. The Black Wagon arrives in a somewhat peaceful stretch of Jomer Valley. Your companions wish to hole up here for the night to give Faye and all of you a little time to rest. Somebody wants to talk and I'm willing to bet it, yeah. Seems to have something on her mind. Faye seems to be recovering well since you found her. She seems fascinated by everyone and everything in the wagon. Everything and everyone. I read that backwards. Oh, hi, miss. You were the one who knew my name. You guessed it right, you did. Is it bad to guess Faye's name? Thank you for your hospitality. I've just been eating with the imps and talking to the wagon. This wagon, he and I are the same age, almost to the very day. But I am older by 3 weeks, so I am giving him a hard time. Little brother, I call him. He's a good wagon, isn't he? He will take us very, very far. My little brother. Sure, he pulls at my hair at times, and I don't like it very much, but he is family. I'm happy to be here with my family. Oh my god. Fucking dove into the found family trope. Get out of that. We haven't welcomed you yet. I thought I had lost them all again. I thought I had lost them all. Oh, but we've stopped now, haven't we? Then I should go outside to dance in case the scribes are watching. Bye, miss. Smiling back at you, she prances out the door. Okay. We are gonna need to put her on decaf. Nothing else to do in here. This guy hasn't moved in, like, days. I'm worried about him. Consider your options. Your fellow exiles are taking a moment to unwind. Jodariel motions for you to join them. Best get used to your new life here, reader. We seldom get such moments of reprieve. Perhaps some further study of that book shall pass the time. You could join me for a little stroll if you're feeling up to it. Always something to be foraged around here. Or you could teach us more of what you know. Prepare us for the next rite. In any case, we do what we can to stay busy. Keeps a sense of isolation well at bay. You may choose from several vocations. Forage for resources. That'll get us, like, sellable valuables, I guess. Study in private. Grant small global bonuses to your fellow exiles. How small? Mentor a companion. Raise their individual rank in the rites more quickly. I think right now we're still very low level, so we could probably use an XP dump. Having gleaned knowledge from the Book of Rites, you can impart some of its teachings. As each exile's path towards enlightenment is personal, you have to mentor them one at a time. Who is closest to a level up? Hedwyn is. So, I think I'm gonna go with Hedwyn for this mentoring session. Sure thing, friend. I appreciate the offer. Where to begin? You illustrate to Hedwyn some of the intricacies of the rites, focusing on how all three in a triumvirate can move and act as if of one mind. You sense he grasps some of the concepts. I sense he grasps? Why don't I just ask him? I think I'm beginning to understand something of all this, my friend. Alright, more stamina. Hedwyn and his allies regenerate stamina twice as fast as usual. When power casting his aura... Okay, you can just throw it. Hedwyn jumps into airborne adversaries, he banishes them. Interesting. After he douses the adversary's Pyre, his Pyre recovers damage. If I'm playing well enough, I shouldn't need that. But, what else we got? They move with and pass the orb more quickly, so a speed buff. May instantly return banished allies by moving to where they fell. Cause banished allies to remain banished longer than usual. I think I'm gonna work this tree. Group buffs. Thank you for the lesson, my friend. It's given me a lot to think about. The path leading further west splits off, and once again your fellow exiles turn the choice of where to go over to you. Faye seems enthusiastic for whichever route you choose. One moment. I want to tweak something real quick. Okay. Tutor them by teaching them to read. I could, I guess. We can go to Glue Hive. They believe those who travel this path shall be as strong as Gaul of the 8 Scribes. Or Fall Flat. They believe those who travel this path shall be as swift as Jomer of the 8 Scribes. Let's be strong. We're already up here, so... Faye is behaving stranger than usual. You pass through the dusty wastes of Glue Hive. A lifeless carapace, a Beanthalus still looms over the western edge of this valley. The scribes! I think they're here. I think that they were here. Can you not feel their presence in the sand and in the air and all about? At first you pay it little heed, though later you observe that your fellow exiles seem to be in better spirits than before. Perhaps it was the previous day's rest that did everyone good. Gained +1 presence, aura size. Okay. Okay, that'd be handy. And on we roll. En route to the Spring of Jomer, you hear all about the roving slug market, which appears to be nearby. Ruki insists that you take a look after you settle in. Page revealed the last Emperor. And Hedwyn wants to talk. But let's get a look at this page. In the words of Golgothanian, the Master General, how many nations did I scour in the name of Solemn Muir? How many countries fell before our spears and blades? Such questions mattered less to me with every passing victory. Our legions swelled across the land and our dominion grew. The Emperor Solemn Muir paid all this little heed. He only tended to his personal affairs. Our legions relished the autonomy. We did not know the Emperor cared nothing for his legions nor his people. He cared only for that which was before him. One day he learned of such a thing as to befit his name and vowed to seek it out. Ah, yes. The fabled mersuit. So what's up? Edwin motions for you to join him. While his manner is as easygoing as ever, you sense his contemplative mood. You were wondering about this wagon. It's a long story, but I'm going to keep it short. You'll last long enough on the downside, you start to hear a lot of crazy things. One of the crazy things I heard one day is that there's a group of exiles out there fighting one another for their freedom under the stars while wearing masks and dresses. Everyone I was with just laughed, but something about the story stuck with me and I started to do some digging. Got in touch with Jody, who I knew. She got in touch with Rudy. With Rookie. Her suit had rats come out your nose. I can still fucking score when I need to. He knew who to ask, and it turns out I knew how to answer. That's when we got in touch with our contact, Sandalwood. We talked only through messengers, never in person. I must have gained his trust. He told me to go searching in the sandfolds, gave an exact location. Told me to bring my friends, then he said to get a reader. Exiles cast down river wash up on the southern edge of the downside in an unlivable waste. Exiles who survive the river journey are then left to struggle here. Oh, so to get you here they throw you in the river, and you just have to hope that you come out and live. I guess. Okay. The wagon was almost completely buried when we found it. The minstrel was out cold in the corner, just the way you saw him. The rest you know. Are we positive that dude is alive? Are we like 100% on that, collectively? So, the wagon isn't ours. The robes aren't ours, and I don't know who the Nightwings are. Ah, I see. So, we literally found like we literally found like an NBA tour bus, complete with uniforms, and we were just like, yeah, we're these guys now. Okay. One day, maybe we'll meet up with our informant and learn more, but now you know as much as any of us do. So that's how we got here. How we met you. Anyway, I'll leave you to it. See you later on. So, they, like, jacked a bus, dressed up in the uniforms, and grabbed a coach off the street. You guys aren't the Nightwings, you're the fucking Mighty Ducks. He nods at you and heads out, leaving you there in the black wagon. Alright, what is a slug mart? Hey, guys! Hey, how's it going, Mr. Greentail? Been a while and all that. That yogi who's been in a freezer for 10 years. Oh boy. Hey, Ron. It's going. He's a traveling sales creature. Hey, how come you set up shop all the way out here? Isn't this a little out of the way? Well, let's just say you guys, you ain't my only customers. You see, Dad and I, we know this business pretty good. We've been around the block, and so... As Ron keeps blathering, Rookie signals to you in a furtive way. Here's the deal, sister. Got an informant, says there's something you're connected to this rights business. See if you can spot it. Should be able to pawn some of our stuff to make the trade. And don't even worry about Falcon Ron. So anyways, you guys got something for me or what? That plain parcel you got there, I can take it off your pods if you want. Okay. Hey, you know, I'll take it, Mr. Greentail, though you drive a pretty hard bargain. Now, you gonna take something off my hands here, or what? We can't afford anything except the Moon Crest. After being banished by an adversary, the bearer has a 30% chance to return immediately. Alright. That's a one-of-a-kind thinger you just got there, you know, and you got yourself a real good deal from me as well, so thanks. Apparently any one of us bozos can get a little edge out of that thing during the rites, I mean. Just a question of who gets to try it out. I guess I'm gonna put it on Rookie, because he suggested we buy it. Rookie can return immediately if banished. Okay. Sounds nice. Anyway, Dad over here, his feet, you know, we've been having some trouble with his feet. Getting real something or other from all the hoofing around. And so, you see... Wait. Is this your father, or is this your father? Never mind. Rookie indicates to you that now would be a good time to depart. Interact to ask him to please be quiet. I would never. See you, Mr. Greentail, and your friend there, too. I like her. Seems real nice, you know? Okay. You reach the celestial landmark. Now to get everything and everyone prepared. As you complete preparations for the rites to commence, you notice Faye approaching. You notice, too, she is wearing your companion's raiments. We can go home? Faye, I thought I made myself quite clear you were not to touch those robes. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Dariel. I just thought that maybe you were being funny at the time. Jodariel, well known for her extravagant sense of humor. Unbelievable. Hey, something's happening in the sky. I think we're up. Alright. Game 2.
Raider, what brings you to the spring of Jomir? Why, it must have been the stars. Although it seems that your triumvirate now numbers 4 exiles, not the expected 3. The rules of the rites were not created for you to besmirch. Prepare now to confront the fate. They still honor the traditions of the scribes, and surely have been longing for this chance. But first, you have a choice to make.
The sky burns bright once more as your next adversaries in the rites approach. Their apparent leader is a bent old cur who regards you with a formal bow. At his side is an intense young man. I hail you, exiles of the Nightwings, and am grateful you chose to grace us with your presence once again. I am called Dalbert Oldheart, and this is my son, Ulmer. We need not greet them, father. We shall face you in the field this night, and may the victor's pyre burn eternal. But first we offer you a token of good faith and show of appreciation the Nightwings have returned. Dalbert approaches you with something in his paw. You sense his motives are sincere as he hands to you a small talisman. Tailwind Crest. Grants the bearer +2 quickness. Speed up, okay. That cur was very kind, and his son, he was so caring, wasn't he? When can we start? I want to help you beat them. We need 3 of us exactly to conduct a rite, but we've got 4 now besides the reader. This ought to be her call. If someone has to stand aside this time, I volunteer. No volunteering, chum. It ought to be the reader's call, remember? Very well then, reader. Who shall it be? You shall choose 3 exiles to conduct each rite.
Now we shall get started.
Let's get Faye in there. Why not? We'll boost her quickness. She's already pretty quick. She's now as fast as Rookie is. I think Jodariel is going to be the one who sits out. Because I cannot get her to be fast. I recognize that's not the point of her, but... Don't have to tell me twice, sister. You didn't have to do this, but I'll do my best. And let's see about Faye, who is a savage. Huh. Oh. Oh, her bio. Young vagabond. Okay. Race savage. Moon touched. Unknown astral sign. Crime, motive, years exiled. All unknown. Huh. Oh, me! Thank you! Thank you for believing in me, because I take the scribe suit too.
It is done.
If you intend to prevail in the rites, it would be wise not to exclude me next time. Oh, somebody's bitter. Sorry, Jodariel. Nightwings, I trust you are all well prepared, for these old eyes yet see the rite shall be commencing momentarily. Are you quite ready too, my son? I hope so, father. Here, now, let me show you.
Commence. A stroke of luck is all.
Alright, I think we can get in there.
The night wings make their mark upon the flame.
Dunked?
Now go.
She has... Oh, you can catch that. I threw it to him. I threw it to him and immediately wiped him out with my aura. That's fantastic. Look forth, my son. The waters of Joma Minimane bring blessings unto us this eve. Perhaps our chance has come at last. An alpha chief that united the Curs under a single banner and charted half the known world. Dang. We need more than blessings to prevail against them, father. Please keep fighting. Collect moon drops. Okay, what is...
Come from the stars themselves.
that gives me more stamina. Nice.
Dalbert and his faithful son.
Shoot.
Dalbert plunged into the adversary's flame.
He's very fast.
Verily. A mere
Damn.
attempt.
I tried.
Goodbye, headwind. Splendid. Unfortunate for Dalbert.
Full stamina, let's go.
Fear not the purifying flame.
Alright, we're good. We're good.
More than a lick of flame remains.
I'm a little worried about how easy this has been so far.
No, you
Whoops.
don't. Dalbert threw it in.
Alright, they are scoring on me though, some.
There.
Dropped.
And it is done. The Night Wings prevail.
Barely.
It was a glorious performance.
I felt
must
nervous
say.
about that.
Perhaps you shan't be quite so fortunate next time.
I guess we won. Yeah, I guess we did. I do not really know how to play a good defense game yet. I'm still working on that. We can block by shooting our aura, but I feel like there's a lot more in the way of, like, player positioning that I don't understand yet. We did it all right. I wonder what will happen to the Fate. They seemed so nice, didn't they? Exiles of the Night Wings, the dawn is yours, and may you earn your freedom. But Father, the dawn might have been ours. We failed, and I have failed you. Nonsense! We are the Fate. We do what is ordained and nothing less. Let us go, my son, for I am weary once again.
There is much to learn from this experience. Witness the rites firsthand and be inspired.
Yeah, chums, old rookie Greentail's got some bite in him yet. Rookie can jump a second time while airborne. When sprinting, Rookie accelerates faster than usual. After he is banished, Rookie has a 50% chance to return in only 1 second. Rookie can jump a second or third time while airborne. Or Rookie does extra damage. Rookie can throw his aura further. The blast can banish nearby adversaries. Interesting. Rookie soon returns. So, kind of the same as this, only maybe, I don't know. I'm gonna go with this tree and make Rookie as fast as possible.
A blessing from the Alpha Chief himself. Until the next rite.
Hello, excuse me. I mean, would you excuse me for a moment, do you think? You're one of them. What do you want? Father needs me. Oh, I'm sorry. I think I forgot what I was going to say. I'm so embarrassed. What is the matter with you? It is against the rights for us to even speak like this. I did not know that, I don't think. No one said anything like that to me, but then all this, it's very new to me. So I thought maybe... You cannot be serious. Yes! I mean, I like to laugh. I like to laugh a lot, and you... How about you? This is a Nightwing's trick. Father told me not to speak with any of you. But I just... I have to go. Wait, Almer, wait, I think that was your name. Was that even your name? Wait. She recognize him from somewhere, maybe? I'm not sure. I saw that. Excuse me. As you return to the wagon after besting the Fate, you notice Jodario tense up and frown. Where did he go? Who? Wait, the sleeping guy? The minstrel, he's gone. You see, it is true. There is no trace of the lone minstrel who had been lying still in the corner of the wagon all this time. You join the others and search for him outside. You have learned nothing of the lone minstrel other than what little Headwind told you of how they found him with the wagon. You sense their concern as they scour the vicinity for him. We'll worry about the minstrel, my friend. You worry about the stars. Wherever they guide us, we're going. This star marks your current location. Am I not allowed to... No, I'm not allowed to select any of these other stars. Interact to determine the location of the next rite. So it's this one. What the hell is that? Everyone, we're headed back east, all the way across the valley. Towards the Cairn of Harem, then. The accursed imp here felled the mighty Bone Titan, Shaq's 6 shoulders. 6 shoulders? How do you do that? That's right, we have to risk it. What if that minstrel guy doesn't turn up by then? We shall find him on this night or another. They continue searching for some time, however the minstrel is nowhere to be found. Oh, I bet you're mad, aren't you? I bet you're mad. After having secured victory over the Fate in a rather one-sided contest last night, you find Jodario off on her own. She said she wants to talk about your decision to exclude her from conducting the rite. Reader, you should know that I did not expect to be regulated to being a bystander in this. I respect your decision to exclude me in this case, though at the time I did not think the others would prevail without me. A lesson learned even at my age. Now, if you would excuse me, we shall be departing soon. She departs to check on things outside. You sense she has no misgivings about what transpired, and is more concerned at present about the missing minstrel. Oh good, I didn't make an enemy for life by ditching her. Faye ate the minstrel. He's so tiny, though! He's too tiny to have eaten him. Alright. So are Shrew, that's true. There is still no sign of the lone minstrel, although Judario tracks potential signs of movement east. The same way you're headed, you consider where to search for him. Judario believes the missing minstrel must have taken the same route you took earlier. Hedwyn thinks the missing minstrel could have taken the route opposite to the one you took. Let's check Glue Hive. Let's throw a bone to Judario, because I don't know if she's gonna, like, fucking hate me for life. If I ignore her, you know? As you make your way through the stark badlands of Glue Hive, all there is to show for the missing minstrel a deeper scowl on Judario's face. Last! I felt certain he would have taken our same route to the Spring of Jomer. It's alright, Jody. He could have gone anywhere. Likely there was nothing to be found either way. We should keep moving. You pick up bits and pieces of the minstrel's significance to your fellow exiles. He was there when they first discovered the Black Wagon, but they speak little more of it for now. Stop the wagon. What? How come? Because of her. They're coming! They're coming for us! We have to be ready. We have to. Does she mean what I think she means? I believe so. Your fellow exiles scramble to prepare the wagon for whatever is out there. Once you help them settle in, perhaps you can learn more of their source of concern. Okay, there's nobody in the wagon who wants to talk, so... Something is approaching, and you and your fellow exiles need to be ready for it. They are coming for us. They fear the scribes. They fear the scribes, I know they do. What's she talking about? What's going on? Howlers, lots of them. And what are we gonna do? They fear the scribes. Calm yourself, Faye. We shall give them reason to fear us as well. Good BGM here. We'll use arraignments in the books. Indeed, one of us can draw them out under the reader's watch. It shall be just like one of our rights. Edwin turns to you. Seems we need your help in this, my friend. We just need a volunteer to go with you. I will do it, miss. Please, you have to let me, and the scribes, they will protect me. I know they will. Dodariel exchanges looks with Hedwyn. Each of them nods at you as if to signal their approval. Send off the Howlers. Okay. That howling sound, it means they're here, they're here. Oh, by the scribes, they're here. Okay, these are Howlers. Release B when flashing. When what's flashing? Oh, you give a little blink. Okay. Okay, so this is also a tower defense game. Who knew? I didn't. More? I think there's many more. Oh, here they come. Here they come. Hey! Oh boy, okay, they're getting in the pyre. I have no idea how much damage that did, or if it did any. Is it over now at last? It is, I think it is. Oh, those poor and wretched beasts. Just then Faye spot something creeping toward her. Who? What? Ferocious creature! The howling subsides as your fellow exiles scramble out to check on Faye. You find her in one piece, along with an unfamiliar little face. Screehee! Isn't he the best? Can we keep him? Oh my, you're supposed to be out there killing stuff, you know. Screehoo! You sense a depth of experience in this creature, at least judging by Drive-M standards. In fact, you feel a connection to him. If you concentrate, perhaps you can derive some meaning from his calls and screeches. The Drive-M seems both excited and frustrated by something. You sense some pattern in the Drive-M screeches. He seems welcoming of this. This Drive-M seems to have history of your Black Wagon. You're beginning to understand him. The Drive-Imp recognizes you as the new readers of the Night Wings. He's pleased to meet you. You now can understand this unusual Drive-Imp. Okay. The Drive-Imp seems satisfied at having gotten through to you, and you explain to your companions what little you have learned of him so far. No one argues against letting the creature come along. Inside the wagon, the other Drive-Imps stare at him with something like reverence. He seems to know his way around. Welcome them aboard. Okay, hi. You can see the little imp has made himself at home. He rushes right up to you. Your new imp companion seems very pleased to be in the wagon. He indicates he was able to find you thanks to the swarm of howlers. He has no love of howlers, and they know not to mess with him either. He plans to set up a nest that should ward off any further trouble from them. He looks forward to the road ahead with everyone, and believes it shall be worth it. He seems to be saying he's happy to be back where he belongs, and he urges you to keep going. He bounds off towards his brethren, saddled in the wagon's rafters. Okay. We picked up a little dude. Lick sand. I don't want to lick sand. It's coarse, it's rough, it gets everywhere. Your new imp friend seems insistent that you take this path bearing east. Alright. Do not step on the rug. Headwind orders the wagon to a halt somewhere in the rocky pathways of Yomer Valley. There's someone on the road. Be careful, everyone. The figure watching the black wagon from afar approaches, arms spread wide, though a hat and cloak conceal the figure's features. Then the imp rushes out toward whoever it is. Oh, it's a minstrel. The imp is very riled up at the sight of whoever is approaching, though in an almost joyous way. Tizo! It is good to see you, and you found the others even faster than expected. He's a venerable Drive-It who seems to know the ins and outs of the Nightwing's Black Wagon. Dude, Do we need to, like, take a coloring book to you? Can we, like, take markers and just scribble you in? The imp called Tizo appears very pleased. The lone minstrel turns toward the rest of you. What's the anti-emo? Ska. That's a gray man. That is a very gray man. Hello. We have not met, but I know who you are or who you must be. I returned as promptly as I could. Have you walked with the scribes themselves? Because I think maybe you have. Hello indeed. Yeah, had us worried there when you took off. I should knock him back into his slumber. I did not aim to cause you such concern. As soon as I awakened, I had to notify my clients that the Nightwings have returned. Your client? Aye, my client, Sandalwood. He is your point of contact, as I understand. You did not find his wagon by mistake. Okay, so the Sandalwood guy set us up to find the Nightwing wagon. So what now? You continue down the path. That is why I am here. When we meet my client, he shall explain. For now, you have a job to do. I assure you I shall not interfere. But I mean to accompany you. Would that be alright? Hedwin and the others exchange looks. Welcome back, minstrel. You got a name? I am sometimes called Tariq. It is a pleasure to meet you, Nightwings. The lone minstrel returns to the Black Wagon with your fellow exiles. Alright. We got a minstrel. He is bleached. Because he's been in this wagon for like the past, don't fucking know how long. The Cairn of Hobe is a foreboding sight. It is here that the next rite is soon to commence. What is he called the rest of the time? I'm suspecting he's one of the scribes based on like Faye's reaction to him. Rita, if you have a moment once we are settled in these grounds, I wish to speak with you in the wagon. At your leisure. Page revealed the rope collar. Interesting. What's up, man? The lone minstrel seems to have situated himself in the wagon. He is very still, not unlike when he was sleeping. Reader, I shall keep this brief, as you shortly have a rite you must conduct. You have read something of the Book of Rites, which means you may know something of my nature. On the contrary, you know not what he means, and he soon senses this. Forgive me, for I spoke too soon. Suffice it, I have served the Nightwings for some time. Conduct the rites with glory, and you shall achieve what you seek. The lone minstrel nods farewell to you and steps away. The rope collar and the words of Gul Gulthanian, the Master General. I knew it was a fool's errand, but my liege, he would not listen. He instead insisted to pursue a certain treasure, a celestial orb, freshly fallen from the heavens in the reaches of the downside. He would be a living legend if only he could grasp it. Whispered in his ear that Kamar Ropecaller, his eldest and most trusted aide. Would that I slew that man myself. His was a simple and brilliant ruse, to draw the Emperor further still from his responsibilities and toward his greed. Thus did the Emperor begin an expedition into the Forsaken Lands. He insisted he go himself. Okay. And we have a loot, which is our sound test. Okay. To the Slug Mart. Oh, hey guys, Santy run into you this side of the sand, so what can I do you for? Ron, how'd you make it all this way ahead of us? Yeah, come on now, Mr. Greentail. Can't just give up all my business secrets, am I right? What I can do, though, seeing as you've been such a good customer and all, is provide for you a little sample of something you might like. Here, check this out. Seeing as you brought that Mooncrest singer for me last time, why, I'm just thinking you could use this, and I got more if you want. A pinch of Stardust. Raises the rank of certain talismans +1. Okay, nice. We can get a second one. Lucrative contract. After banishing an adversary, the bearer gains +1 coin up to 10 times the right. I'm just gonna take the Stardust, I think. I know you're gonna like that stuff, guys. It's pretty woo, know what I mean? And if you want some more now, I know just the individual and his dad who can get it. Catch my meaning, yeah? Just stop by some other time. It's pretty woo! Okay. Bonus damage +2. If I took that and I upgraded it, can I combine these? No, okay. If I took this and I upgraded it, maybe it would do even more damage. But who would hold it? Headwind, probably. Or I could make Joe Dario like our super tank, but... Oh, wait. Wait. Let's give Joe Dario the plus quickness talisman. And upgrade it a bunch. And maybe she'll have some game. Nine quickness. She is still our slowest party member. But anything helps. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Commence the rites. You and your fellow exiles gather around the sacred site known as the Cairn of Hob. The accused imp here felled the mighty Bone Titan Shack 6 soldiers. 6 soldiers. Anticipating the hour, the rites are to commence again. All is quiet for a time, and then... From out of nowhere comes a metal soundtrack! Charges in a gangly cur. He stops short and gives you a mighty sneer. That's Barker Ashpaws! Real piece of work. Don't make eye contact. A troublemaking cur throws in the feet of the Triumvirate who stands against him. Oi, well, would you look at this a lot? Even got one of our own, consulting with the two-leggeds. You're a disgrace there, mate, you realize? Good to see you, Barker. You're looking well. Didn't know you knew about the rites. Oh, I know about a lot of things, my friend. For instance, I know you're gonna be very, very sad after we wipe the floor with you here. Don't know whose back you scratched and yourself a spot on the high and mighty Nightwings there, but I am gonna make sure you regret it, because why not? Sounds good! Sounds good! The cur Barker laughs away as his pack stumbles after him. You hear them howling and cackling as the stars above begin to glow.
Welcome, dear reader, to the splendors of the accursed cairn of Haub. You shall find the downside grows less pleasant from this point. But first, there's a tradition to uphold. This time you stand against the dissidents. Even now they hunger to defeat you. Perhaps not simply to regain their freedom, but to deny you yours.
As the stars shine down upon you, the pack of curs who stand against this night continue hooting and howling. Oi! Come on, you lot! Let's boil some blood! Then Rookie pulls you aside. Look, sister, I don't know how to say this, but I can't go against these guys. Just trust me on this one, okay? Rookie, honey, I don't blame you. You sense he means it. You make a mental note to ask about his history with Barker whenever time permits. It's alright, Rookie. We can take care of them. Begging your pardon, but if you need another to stand at your side this night, I have someone here who I would recommend. Do not be coy with us, minstrel. Don the robes if you intend to stand with us. Oh, I did not mean myself. The rites are not for me. I was instead referring to this little one. A creature wearing tiny raiments appears at the lone minstrel's side. Scream! Tizo appears to be volunteering to take on your adversaries. Absurd. The imp knows the rights? He knows a great deal. So long as the Nightwings stand together, he shall be at their side. Though you need not take my word for it. Tizo, our adversaries seem to be preoccupied. Perhaps you might quickly show our comrades what you can do? The little imp peers at you. You sense his connection to the rights as he awaits your guidance. Okay. Scrappy! Tizo seems excited to demonstrate some of his favorite tricks. Reader, influencing Tizo may take some getting used to. He's inviting you to try.
Another joins your ranks.
Okay, he's kind of slow.
And a mere imp.
He can fly.
No, it cannot be.
And he can hop.
We shall see what comes of this new partnership of yours.
Hold B to implode. Oh! Okay. He can fucking self-destruct to take people out. Okay, that's cool. Well done as ever, Tizo. Scrock! Tizo is happy to lend his support during the rites if you could use his help. Well then, reader, who shall conduct the rites in the name of the Nightwings?
Now let us begin.
I think we get Joe Dario back out there. Because, she seemed pissed we left her out last time.
Jodariel.
Rookie is unwilling to conduct this rite. Okay, I'm gonna take this off him then. Let's get Faye out there. She's fast, I like her.
Faye.
And, let's field our new person. Tizo.
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 It is done.
May the scribes watch over us, or even help us out if we need it. Time's up, you swill! Come on, boys, let's get him. I don't know where that accent went.
Begin. The orb is up. The Nightwings are the first to strike.
Alright, we dunked. Good work.
How very fortunate.
Oh, you can push these around! Okay, that's good. That's good to know.
Blast. Too bad for that one.
Okay, her aura can just eliminate everybody as long as she's not holding the ball. Well, oh, shit. The narrator hates me.
Engulfed within the order. Banished. Glorious. Good.
Ah.
All of the Nightwings banished.
Uh-oh. Okay, no, we're good, we're fine.
Seize the orb.
I can never quite sling it far enough to get it in.
Somebody get the orb. All three Nightwings.
Ah!
Beneath
Nope, they're gonna
contempt.
score.
You left yourselves wide open.
Oh, they have a very aggressive playstyle, and I'm trying to learn new characters. There we go.
They did it.
Alright, you lot, that does it. No more fussing around, alright? My boys and me, we're proper angry now. Oh good, they're supercharged.
Careful now. Your adversary Barker there seems rather fired up.
Too bad for
What shall
him.
you do against so fierce a foe? Oh dear.
Ah, dang, I hoped my passing game would do it, but it did not. Two... Well, guard. Okay, I got the guard. More stamina, please. More stamina, please. Jump!
And it is done.
I can't believe I managed that.
Failed yet again. Accomplished effortlessly, I might add.
Fuck you.
Thus end this night's proceedings.
Perhaps now they shall learn some humility. Oh wow, I thought, did we just win? Did we just beat them? Well, I'll be a heaping ball of dung, but I can't believe you bloody lot showed us what they were for like that. Boys and I will have to take you just a tad more serious next time. Till then, you just be sure to tell old Rookie Greentail that yours truly, he remembers everything, you hear? Yeah, Barker, can we put that aside and, like... Is this a dating sim, please? Probably not.
The rites do tend to teach something of trust. Something's awakened in the moon-touched girl.
The scribes, they whisper to me they do from time to time. Okay, we got a little bit more enlightenment. The brief charge-up time is virtually eliminated. Jumps and power jumps further than usual. When sprinting, she slows nearby adversaries. If she's banished while jumping, she shall instantly return at the origin of her jump. Or... a brief charge-up time before she can cast her aura is reduced. Flings the orb farther and faster than usual. When saluting her adversary, she automatically leaps toward the orb if no one has it. When grasping the orb, she sprints and jumps without using stamina. Fuck. This entire tree seems better, but this capstone skill is amazing. But I'm still taking this. It looks like you can only level up about 4 times. So you get like 1, 2, 3, and then like this skill, or 1, 2, 1, 2. Or all 4 skills in a tree or something. I'm taking this, though.
A devious trick from the rope collar. Enlightenment seldom avails itself to simple imps.
So feel solemn respect for the rites and all their myriad complexities. This imp is a true baller. When fluttering or zipping, Zo moves much faster than usual. Implode returns faster. Implode is a wider area. An additional 10 damage to dousing the Pyre. That makes his damage 25. If banished drops a moon site, allies can transport to from their Pyre. So you push deep into enemy territory and then you teleport in. That's not bad. He's got a lot of hope, too, so he's coming back fast. Automatically casts his implode ability if he does not possess the orb. Turns into a fast-moving howler or back. Drops an improved moon sign that boosts amp speed and stamina. I'm going for being able to implode better. If you're gonna self-destruct with glory.
Of the imp scribe. Until the stars align.
Splendid was your guidance of the Nightwing's reader. Your fellows are fortunate to have found one such as you. May you find the freedom you seek. So far, there's not a lot of freedom coming out of these rites. Are we just in, like, the pre-games, the early game season, and it's the playoffs that matter? After triumphing over the dissidents rather decisively, you return to the wagon to recover from the night's ordeal and figure out how best to proceed. You alright, Rookie? Think so, chum. I just need a little time. Didn't count on Barker being caught up in all this. You don't owe him your conscience. You'll sort things out with him, you always do. I do not wish to interrupt, but the dark of night is waning. Reader, would you join us outside, please? You find Jodario and the lone minstrel gazing into the sky above the valley, which is beginning to grow pale. It's fine. I'm ending in 10 minutes anyway. Alright, we're going to a fetid cavern in Flagging Hands. Know how this goes, but it's spoiler as heck. Well, then don't tell me. Then it is as I feared. We are to press further north, beneath the valley into Flagging Hands. A fetid sprawl of noisome, festering, unpleasant adjectives. Basically a disgusting swamp pit. The scribes are watching over us. They will protect us wherever we should go. Had you been to Flagging Hands, you would not say such things. The scribes have surely turned their backs on that place. If I may, the bleakness of Flagging Hands shall wear upon you, to be sure. I urge for you to take what rest you can, for you shall need your strength upon the road ahead. Your fellow exiles agree to turn in for the remainder of the night. At dawn, you shall have to press deeper into the downside. Somebody wants to talk? It's Rookie. What is this? Tizo's Nest. Okay. Looking for food, out with Jodario. You can tell something is troubling Rookie, though he seems relieved to see you. Hey, sister. Listen, I gotta level with you real quick. You remember Barker, don't you? Not exactly easy to forget, but believe you me, I'd try. Well, he's got me by the scruff. Been down here a little while, as you can see, but Barker, he's been here longer. He's made quite the name down here. As for me, I needed help, you understand. I had a certain standard to uphold. So I figured he'd be the one to ask. Then Rookie hesitates. But then his familiar grin returns. So what if I owe him, though, right, sister? I got people back on the other side, and just between us, we're loaded. I mean rich. My little problem with Barker? Soon it's gonna take care of itself, just as soon as my people send the money through. Oh yeah, as soon as your people do it. The check's in the mail, right? So I'm telling you, right here and now, don't you even worry about it. I'm sure everything on that front's gonna end up real tidy real soon. With that, he scampers off before you can respond. It seems Rookie owes a debt of some sort. What is on the line exactly? You are unsure. Okay. Looks like we're carrying on. Come dawn, you find Hedwyn and Jodario assessing the current situation with the minstrel. His mustache is on the line. No! They will not take that thing from me. Are you most certain? Aye, madam. I make no claim the journey shall be pleasant, but it is necessary. Hedwyn motions to you as they continue talking. Seems we'll have some work to do once we arrive in Flagging Hands. Let's get going as soon as you're ready. Sooner we get there, sooner we can leave. Oh yeah, this place sucks. Do you like green glowing stuff and smoke? Well, here's your place. There has to be a path forward. The Flagging Hands region proves as dismal as Jodario indicated. The air is thick and foul. How far to the pit of Malefe? A fetid den in which the witch Malefe sealed the physical form of Yzlach Astralborn. All the way across the marshlands, on the coast. Reader, would you join me in the wagon for a moment? We have matters to discuss. Like Los Angeles, yeah. Jodariel and Hedwyn exchange looks, and she turns to you. Go see what he wants. Thank you for your time, Reader. I have something for you on behalf of my client. Before you is an artifact called the Beyonder Crystal. An ancient artifact connected to the rites. Should the Reader manage in your eyes, present the crystal only then. Message to the lone minstrel. You observe a shimmering crystal of some sort beside the Book of Rites. As you have surmised, the triumvirants you are to confront during the rites shall stop at nothing to prevail against you. They have prepared for this for quite some time. The Beyonder Crystal may help ensue that you are well prepared in turn. It is a resource now at your disposal to be used at your discretion. Gaze upon it, you shall see what I mean. You may use the Beyonder Crystal. It is calling you. The Beyonder Crystal seeks Ruki. You look upon the shimmering surface of the Beyonder Crystal. Some of your senses fail, though you retain a hold of your consciousness. An apparition appears before you, clad in the raiments of the rite, but incorporeal. I sense that you are not a total idiot. That's where you're wrong, babe! She reaches for the clasp on her mask. So, the Nightwings have returned. Oh, but where are my manners? You must be their lovely Reader. Please, call me Sandra. We met briefly before when you first beheld the book. When you were stuck inside of it, I was among the phantoms your companions banished there, no doubt stroking their egos. You listened well enough to that damn voice. Now I suggest you listen well to me. Described within the book, it calls to you during the rites and reminds you of your exile. I am bound in servitude to you, along with any idiots whose freedoms happen to be intertwined with yours. I know the rites better than anyone. I soon can whip you into shape if you but take advantage of my services. First, I offer scribe trials to those friends of yours. Series of special challenge custom tailored for each of your fellow exiles. If they can pass, it shall be worth their while and yours. Secondly, my Beyonders and I'll avail ourselves for practice rites. A spectral triumvirate banished for eternity, trapped within the rites. No strength training competition. Okay. Or you could always come and chat and briefly free me from an eternity of boredom. She is a wraith, expelled for eternity within the Beyonder Crystal. Well, start off with what's on your mind. I do appreciate the effort to make small talk with me, Reader. Anything to break from the monotony of staring at the void within this place. Not that I could see it if I tried. She laughs at this, or maybe at herself. Certainly I could make talk with my fellow Beyonders, trapped here as they are with me. You might expect we would all keep each other company. There's this one problem there, however. We are all sick of one another! She laughs again, perhaps not at her joke, but at her predicament. I do exaggerate to some extent, but there is a certain truth in this. We have been stuck together long enough that we have grown more distant rather than more close. But I had best not wear out my welcome with the likes of you, as I have long since done with all the others here. So carry on for now, and if those fools with whom you travel learn something, come bring them forth to me, and I shall see to it they learn some more. Alright, let's try a trial. They wanted to see Ruki. Indeed, it looks as though one of those failures of yours is ready for a lesson in pain. Sandra has taken an interest in Ruki. Prevail and earn a unique talisman. You ask Sandra to administer one of her special trials for Ruki. What, the loudmouth cur? Well, I suppose he is ready, technically. Though I have a litany of reservations about him, but let us bring him forth. Soon Ruki appears in heed of the summons. Sister, why are you looking at me like that? Alright, what's the big idea, huh? This some kind of trick you're playing, sister? The apparition Sandra then appears and unfastens her mask. Shut your snout and listen well, cur. You answer to me here. What? Your mouth runs quicker than those stubby little paws. You have much to learn if you have any intent to prevail in the rites. Let us see how you fare without the benefit of your trusted comrades. Say it for your lovely reader. Yes, it's you and me then, huh, sister? Wherever you are. Oh, okay. So I have to avoid the really big folks. And dunk. Oh dear. Happily, Rookie comes back fast. They got a real lock on the ball. Aha! Oh. I'm still back before most of them. Oh, shit. And run! Major leagues! All I have to do is jump over that really big aura. Nope. Hey, here, catch. Ah, you didn't catch. Okay. That is how we do it, right, sister? It is. And you acknowledge likewise you did not do it on your own, despite having to face my demon friends all by yourself. You passed my test, Kerr. Congratulations are in order, both to you and to your lovely reader. Now farewell. That Sandra kind of gives me the shakes, you know what I mean, sister? Hey, what's that you got? Jomer's Fang. After Rookie casts his aura, it lingers longer than usual. Interesting. Alright, can I force a saved game? I don't know, but I think it saved after Rookie got done. Exit campaign. Progress is saved when you see the symbol. I don't know how to, force a save. Ah, there we go. That did it. Okay. So that's a good start. We're gonna go into the bogs, and it's gonna smell bad. And then we're gonna play, you know, more basketball. Lovely game of occult Niketsu Street basket. That is how it feels. That is very much how it feels. Exit for now. Freedom can wait. Okay. So far, we have not encountered, anything like, you know, oh, you get to go free now, but I can imagine that that's gonna happen. Meanwhile, Keldon is having, an affiliate anniversary tonight. And we're gonna raid into Keldon because, Keldon is fucking fantastic. If I have a chance to raid Keldon, I will probably always raid Keldon. Keldon's one of my few reliable raids. So, y'all are great. I'm gonna send you over there. Have a nice night. Bye for now. I'll see you tomorrow.